Does it say McCootie on the back? Not exactly. It does, however, say McCootie on the front right here. Right there. This is a Nick McCootie signed Taunton Town jersey that we are wearing today in our first day back. Saint Nick out here. It is a Nick McCootie signed shirt. People were like, did you meet him? You didn't post any pictures. Yeah, we hung out with Nick McCootie. He's awesome. What are my strats in this window? Dude, Blood thinks I have a plan right now. Now, we are going to go out and try to sign really good players. That's the whole plan. I mean, the next year, from this point on, for those that haven't caught up in the YouTube, we won the championship on goal difference. But we just have to hold on. We got to get into the Premier League and then hold on. And don't let go. What's the budget looking like? Fat. My stacks? Fat. My calves? Grealish. $35 million. They doubled our wage budget as well. Surely we survive. Yeah, the whole mission is survival. And I think we've actually built, right? Dangerous words. I think we've actually built a team that could survive in the Premier League right now. I think the loss of Thomas Souček is going to hurt. Although, granted, it's going to take him about a month to actually leave the facilities with his 4 pace. But once he finally does get out of the facilities, we're going to have to find a way to replace him. We're going to need a new left back. Prince Onning is not a guy we want starting at left back in the next level. He was an emergency cover piece that we're probably going to turn around and sell. 7 acceleration, though. Yeah, so he gets going quickly and then doesn't do anything with it. Respect that. Christian Diaz was a great loan pickup for us last year. And obviously had a good season, and I am hoping to be able to do more with that. Who's interested in Petr Patrick? Honestly, I might sell him. I know everybody's super into Petr Patrick. I might sell him. I may. Okay, look. Okay, I know. But he doesn't have the potential that we thought he has. He is a very good player for a 20-year-old, but he is not. Yeah, I'm looking. All right, zero in on the forehead here and think for a second. All right, he's not going to get too much better than what he is right now, which is just a good player. And everybody loves him. His value is 16 to 22 million in clubs that could have that amount of money and maybe 30 to 40 million, while we have 100% transfer retention, could be sniffing around. Something might have happened. It has been a week. Something might have happened with him, and then we were like, oh, there he goes. 22 million for Milson. Milson, do you love me? Signing of the season was Mustafa Drame. That tracks. Board is pleased the team won the championship. No doubt that fine run of results at the end of the season helped us in overachieving. That is for darn sure. Average home attendance was 10,544 and 97% average home attendance. Petr Patrick scored 14 goals after joining, and that made him top goal scorer in the season. Goal of the year, what was it? Oh, Souček. I think I actually remember this. Carabao Cup match. Yeah, the 5-0 win away to Everton is definitely the highlight match of the season. That's a nice goal from old Thomas Souček. Got those creaky old bones going. And our second round loss, which was unfortunate. But we should be able to book some new deals for sponsorships and the like being in the Premier League. I was manager of the month 4 times. Your boy better be. I better be manager of the year. All right, I better be. Who's player of the year? Ryan Bailey. All right, Ryan, I see you. And then Drame's young player of the season. Goal scorer was Patrick Dubravkic, had 16 assists. Suchek had 13 assists. Oldest goal scorer, Thomas Suchek, 37 years, 57 days. Love to see that. He had more assists than our top goal scorer had goals. That's crazy. Who's in the overall best 11? Daniel Aguero and Sean McGurk. Hey! Daniel Aguero got in before his deadline day transfer in January, and Sean McGurk has also become a part of the team. The first 11 is still Matteo Galassi. Jake Wannell is still in the 11. Oh, Jake. Malachi Fagan, Walcott, Ben Jackson, Jarrell Kwanzaa is in there. Ferdinand Oko, Charlie Whitaker, Budak Insha, Trey Lucas, Nick McCooty, Hamzad Kargbo. The subs are Jack Bycroft, the goalkeeper, Alfie Doy, Patrick Kelly, Sean McGurk, DJ Campton Sturridge, Louis Kinsella, and Daniel Aguero. That's a great team. That's a great team. I love this guy. I absolutely love him. Who's looking at him? Arsenal. Yeah, I don't blame him. He's extremely curious. Minimum fee release clause of $7 million. One of the most noteworthy players of the club. All right, so we're gonna explore the $7 million offer, and we're gonna negotiate with Davide Falcone. It took a while, but we maintained our focus. We do all those things. Okay, cool. I'm happy with that. Happy with that. No. Minimum fee release clause to clubs in the Champions League locked. Relegation release clause at 0. We're not going to mess around with that too much, actually. I'm going to put it at 10 and lock it. I don't want to ruin the club, you know. Okay. I bet on myself. We're doing it. I bet on myself. No, I didn't add any value at all. But now it's locked at 0. Okay, cool. Yeah, whatever. We're staying up. Okay, yes. Davide Falcone. Our first deal. Make your picks in the chat. I'm saying that it's Everton who are in the relegation spots. I think they do it, but Nottingham Forest had the 91 points. Both these teams played in Europe this season and managed to get to the playoff final as well. They played a crazy number of matches. Who do you think is joining us in the Prem? It's Taunton, Norwich City, and either Everton or Nottingham Forest, who both are trying to bounce back up after their relegation last season. Nottingham Forest or Everton? Who's it going to be? In Wembley. Oh, it's Everton on penalties. And Nottingham Forest has to spend another season in the championship. It's Everton from the penalty spot. No, that's not the guy. Oh, I mixed up my Italians. Oh, good gracious. I thought they stole our guy. Oh, that and Suchek. I mean... He got his 4th winter medal and his first since 2019 this year in the championship victory. What a player. So many people, when you make a signing like that, there's always so many questions to be asked. But he is the all-time caps leader for the Czech Republic. Way to point that out too, yeah. And in his age 37 season, he played incredibly regularly and helped guide Taunton Town to the Premier League and the English Championship trophy. We've now won League One and the Championship. Those are the only 2 trophies we've picked up. Yes! We signed Davide Falcone. No comment on the position that needs strengthening. Oh, all the other guys are youth players, but look at Davide Falcone. All right, we're just going to teach him inside forward off all sides here, and we're going to work on his quickness. He's going to be a selfish player. He might as well be able to get by people. Garvey... U21s. We're just going to set position on all these guys. Yeah. Yes. Absolutely. Let's make an offer. $0. Just in case there's some sort of compensation thing there. Jermaine Bragg. Not for the amount of money the teams are already willing to pay for him. All right, cool. Putters. My boy Putts. Squad player. I'm fine with that. All right, my boy the putter out here. Dude just won. He wants like absolutely nothing. It's crazy. I mean, he's a load. He's 6'2", 185, strong, tall, balanced, not slow, tough, moves well. Just feels the game incredibly well, controls the ball incredibly well. He's a great outlet, and that can be so necessary. We might actually still get Alexander Newble even after that because we're in the Prem and he's 35, and why not? But putters, I didn't even really look. I mean, none of those clubs are that much bigger than us. Some are a little bit bigger than us. I do value him. I'm going to go ahead and give him 936. I don't want us to be out. We have plenty of wage room. I don't want us to be outwaged. All right, so now we have our Premier League schedule. First order of business, we play Leicester away, Tottenham at home, Everton away. Okay. Then City at home. Beautiful. Love it. This is going to be great. Come on, Milson. Say yes to the dress. And then we'll handle our staff, but I want to see Milson now. Oh, dude. Oh, it just looks so weird to see. Taunton will receive $92.51 million for Premier League TV rights over the coming season. Feels our squad is stronger than ours, so we did not get Kelly Putters. Newble would require an improved deal. I'm actually happy to provide that. Yeah, it's not a lot more money. Newble does want to play in the Premier League, so I was right about that. Dang it, we didn't get Putters. Newble's agreed to it. His transfer delayed due to a work permit. This is the time. Now we go into our Deep Dark Desires. Doubtful. And there are guys here. There are lots and lots of dudes. 44 to 54 million for David Bulow, but he is... Oh my God. I'm going to make myself nauseous here with this offer, but... Okay. You let him cook. Let him cook. Let him freaking cook. Bro, let him cook. Somehow fit that into our budget. I have no idea how we just fit that into our budget, but we did. There's other good viable options like Martin Zaplatal from Club America would be another viable look. So he wouldn't be mad. And we're just going to put him on the transfer list and see what happens. Taunton interested in Bulow. Nobody else is willing to pay that kind of money, obviously. But if we defer the payment of his transfer over the course of 4 seasons, it is something that could make sense. McTominay. FFP's not getting us. What are you talking about? FFP's not getting us. We just got $90 million from the TV deal alone. You kidding me? This club has, like, no expenditures relative to that. The minimum fee release clause is $0 to clubs in continental competition. He's down for that. Okay. I don't think anybody in continental competition is going to want Scott McTominay, but we're happy to take him. Now, this is going to be interesting. Star player's fine. And then, obviously, we're going to lock non-negotiable. This might be the greatest negotiation I might have ever pulled off. Salary after reaching club career games. 395 after 5 games. This might be the biggest sin in the history of sins, but we have managed to somehow browbeat the club and the player into accepting a deal that we can actually conceivably afford. Yes! Skull McTominay on a 1-year contract. Filling the veteran midfield role. Suchek replacement acquired. Dude, this has got to be a bubble. All right, this is a bubble. All right, there's no way. There's no way I'm going to get, like, actual real people money for Brogdon. Oh, come on, 13 million? For Steven Brogdon? Dude barely touched the field for me last year. I got a Bundesliga team in. I got Brentford in. Oh, stocks are up in Taunton Town right now. Dude, we're going to get him. We're actually going to get, like, one of the world's premier center backs, David Bülow of the German national team at 19. We're actually going to get him. It's going to be one of the craziest signings you have ever seen. He's unbelievably good. Oh my God, it happened. Oh my God, we got him. Oh my. Dude, pull the fire alarm. We just made like the biggest, most absurd transfer of all time. Taunton Town, whose previous club record for a high in transfers has got to be like $7.5 million. Have agreed a $70 million transfer. Petr Petric for $7.5 million, just $2.5 million up front, is the biggest transfer in the club's history. And we just agreed to a $70 million deal. Put your hard hat on because things are getting big boy serious around this club. We've landed Alexander Nubel as our number 2 goalkeeper. Gotta be happy with that deal. So now we have 2 goalkeepers we don't hate on our team for the first time in a very long time, and we didn't sign Ilya Shapina. I'm so happy that he got a trophy with us. It's a sad goodbye for a guy that was so often divisive, but whether you loved him or hated him, he played a lot of important minutes for this team. Malachi Fagan Walcott signed in a free from Wrexham. A true story of climbing the leagues. From League 2 to League 1, he played with Wrexham in the friggin' National League. We brought him into the championship where he had a very good 4-year championship career and won the championship trophy. No way you ever take that away from him. He's just an iconic name of our championship run, and he was there until we actually found our way through. Terrence Hoyt, Sean Payne. Yay! We got a sale. Goodman to Fryer Velgierson. We really appreciate him. This guy was a huge, pleasant surprise. Signing of the season in his first year. Important backup in his second. The big Viking getting his move to Spain. Goodman to Fryer Velgierson, a $12 million move after a free signing from Leeds where he couldn't break into the team. Great guy. I'm going to miss him. He was certainly a reliable presence. He scored a lot of big goals for us. He scored a lot of big goals for us. We got him into the Icelandic national team as well, so helped turn his career around. But important to get $12 million for him while we can, and I'm happy that he wants to go to Spain. That is not enough money for us to be able to complete the transfer. We need one more sale to go through. Toth would be a great pickup if Flitton... Honestly, we probably should just go Toth right away. Who's around him? Arsenal. Foreign club release clause of $5 million for Toth. Let's see if we can negotiate that. Then Martin Zaplatal costs $10 million to bring him in. That would be our other starting center back. That would then bump the other guy down. Yeah, let's see what we could get. Like, what deal we could do. Because if we can defer this payment over the next 3 years, then he makes a ton of sense. Because we're going to need the money to... We're going to need the money up front. That? No, I want $1 million there. And I'll give you $6 million later over the next 3 years. Oh, let's go. Toth offer accepted. He's unsure and has more interest in joining Arsenal. Important player. Okay, you want to be a star player at left back. You want a lot of money. All right, relegation release clause there. I would start with a 2. You'll feel good about that, huh, Robert? See, if that tempts an offer at Arsenal, then we're screwed. He's not fully convinced of playing for our club. So what we're going to do is do the old regular starter train up to star player. No nonsense center back. Totally fine. I did not expect him to say yes to that. That is huge. We do still have the money available. We're going to take this down to 10 million relegation release clause. Right. Why does he want to play no nonsense? He really doesn't have to. He's plenty good enough to not do that. All right, so we wanted the 3. We'll go like 2.44. Give him a really high agent fee. Shut up bonus 10K. And we're going to add in a $0 relegation release clause so that we can get a decent deal. And we did. Peter Vosbach, 21-year-old. We're going to build a young tandem at the back that hopefully get the freaking job done in this league. And as such, oh, yes, it went through. Brogdon, $13 million. Incredible sale for a guy we snapped up for free from Vitesse. He never played a league game for us. He made a cup appearance. And now we are selling him for $13 million to Watford. I can't help but feel like we have absolutely had them here. So our transfer budget is 48. And you know what that means? We can ask for confirmation on Bulow. A truly inspired, outrageous, just insane transfer that we have gone for on a 19-year-old who plays in the German national team and is quite simply way too good for us. David Bulow, with a release clause of $100 million, so we're actually, you know, if we do lose him before his time, we make money anyways. David Bulow looked me dead in my eye sockets right now. Welcome to the Taunton Town Peacocks, David. Unbelievable transfer signing. Add him to the training camp squad. Everybody meet the $70 million man, all right? Everybody line up, shake his hand, acknowledge the fact that he's making a lot more money than you, and move on. David Bulow, welcome to the team. All right, Rooney, see you later. Honestly, a guy that nobody expected much of, played 27 matches last year. He became our third option at center back in our championship season. Signed him for $50,000 so we could snake him without compensation from West Ham. I really appreciated this guy. Not a lot of people did, but he had a really good season last year. Oh, this is going to be a sad one. Vice Captain Sean McGurk. A 3-year Taunton man. Couldn't have done it without you, McGurk. Hope you still get a lot of playing time in the championship, dude. I'm gonna miss you, man. I'm gonna miss you, man. I'm gonna miss you. He was with the team all 4 years in the championship. All 4 years. 3 years a regular starter, and he honestly scored some beautiful goals as a bit part player in a championship season. He was a great deep cover for us in our championship season. But Amari Forson has signed a $3.5 million transfer off to Crystal Palace to play in the championship. He scored some amazing goals, didn't he? He's just not consistent enough. He doesn't bring it consistently enough for the Premier League, but he scored some amazing goals for us. Scored some amazing goals for us. I miss that guy. We just beat out Arsenal. We just settled our left back position. We just beat out Arsenal for the signature of Robert Toth. Because we gave him star player playing time. We came in and we were like, dude, you are going to play all day. Let's go. Let's go. Robert Toth says yes. Before Vosbach. We gotta wait for a work permit for Robert Toth. I just want to know Vosbach's coming in so that we have 3 center backs on the team that I like. We got Peter Vosbach, $1 million up front, $6 million over the next 3 years, $2 million apiece. That is a great deal for another really talented young center back who's very well-rounded, just like Bulow. Very, very well-rounded player. And great mentality, media handling style of evasive means he's an incredibly professional player. Lighthearted's not bad there either. Frew, they want to add that. Totally fine.